Matt Jensen grew up on the outskirts of Vancouver, British Columbia.
I was always kind of a skate park rat. It just gave me somewhere to go. So I would always just jet to the skate park and I'd be on my own time there. And I ended up building most of my relationships with my friends at the skate park. I was just always addicted to games. I ended up going to school for engineering in Vancouver. I saw some other games in development actually at the same time that were indie, and I didn't really realize that it was possible to make a game without being a huge company or a conglomerate, and it was just pure video game coding pretty much the whole time. It was a video game bachelor's degree.
With a passion for BMX and video game coding, well, I think we all know where this story's going.
I was like, hey, I know how to program, I know how to do physics, I know how to do lots of math, and like learning how to make a game is so interesting. Then one day it just kind of clicked and it was like, oh, now I can start rolling out the things that I wanted to put in the game, like how you hop and how high you hop, how you're gonna hold the manual, how you're gonna throw those tricks. Like it all just started to make more sense, and it all just felt so good after that.
Next thing you know, Mash Games was formed and Matt was ready to grind out his own original game, BMX Streets. He started with a mobile version, but he wanted to expand the experience for PC and console.
As soon as I had the bike kind of rolling and balanced, it came to the time of creating tricks and animations for the tricks. That first time that I spent so long figuring out how to make the bar spin animation play at the right time, it felt just like how when I was going through learning how to do a bar spin on my bike in real life. All of a sudden, I'm coding it and then it's like, yes, this is it. This is the feeling for the bar spin.
The programming was getting easier, but getting it published is another story. But then he heard about the Xbox Live Creators Program.
Getting it published on the Creators Program, it's very step-by-step. On the website with your developer account, there is just a location where you can fill out all of your storefront information and all the requirements about your game. What kind of controller does it use, if you're going to be on Xbox or on Windows or on both platforms. Upload all your images, and then from there you can upload your build. The skate park is a park in Vancouver, actually. This is one of my most favorite parks that I used to ride. So it's really, really sweet to be able to recreate this park and be able to do the old lines that I used to do at that park. The Creators Program really allowed me to experience almost everything that would go into a full title and really prepare me. Now I can get a better understanding of the problems I'm gonna fall in. I can plan out more. This is gonna take me so many more months to get this stuff done, and then the next step is just going through a full title release. You know, the more research you do, it's like you can really do this at very, very low budget as long as you have the time and confidence to do it.
Matt called this version BMX Streets Pipe, a prototype game meant to convey the basic experience and hopefully sell enough units to keep Mash Games afloat. In other words, he needed this to work.
The first day of sales was kind of like, oh, this is okay, and then the next day it was like, oh, this is pretty good, and then the third day it was just like, holy
With sales rolling in, now Matt can focus on his next step.
BMX Streets will be like your whole open world city with customization and different riders to ride with and some challenges. And then moving forward after release on it, some extra features will be tacked on later, like multiplayer and stuff like that. It's at the point where I can finally see how it's supposed to look in the end, and it'll get done. The simplicity of getting it onto the Creators Program really helped me become who I am today and move my game forward.